Yeah, exactly. So I'm Jon Gooley. I'm with Opt Real Estate. I mean, grew up here in Portland. Spent some time studying over in Germany. My wife now works in real estate as well. It's done a lot to support the work-life balance that we were always looking for, so we can still help out our clients. Then head out to the beach with their dog, or up to the mountains, or down to Bend. There's just so much you can do here in Oregon. So my background is actually in the fitness industry, as a trainer and a gym manager. And I'd seen so many folks achieve their fitness goals that ended up getting recruited by one of my old managers, Aaron Pontius, who had made the transition over to real estate, and just a different scale. Able to help someone start their life, you plan out their family, where they're going to have their arguments, as a family, and their big discussions, and that's been the best part. I mean, I do love meeting new people. I love hearing, what the story is that's motivating them to move, and then kind of just the fun of the stories. Especially on the buyer side, going through and, wow, wasn't that kitchen weird? And then, oh, this is finally the one. I mean, you develop a lot of cool stories with people. It's just fun to get out there. One of my favorite experiences was working with a young couple that was relocating up in California. They had been on the hunt for a while. The housing market was intimidating for them. We finally found their dream home, and it was only 2 months later that I got the phone call. They were pregnant and having a baby. So it was just a privilege to be there for, laying the foundation for their new life in Oregon. Actually, one super cool family that I worked with, it was kind of a fire drill for them. They were living out in Wisconsin. He got a job over at Intel and urgently needed to get out here. They couldn't facilitate the time to come out since they had kids. So I was out there doing virtual tours, videotaping homes, doing whatever I could to get any information to them. We ended up finding a home that was going to work for them. We bought it. They made the drive out, and their first time in Portland was when I was handing keys off to them at their new home. So I'd say one of the biggest advantages with Opt that I love so much is all the different resources and infrastructure we have. So we have fantastic transaction coordination team, listing support. We've got in-house marketing, in-house photography. We have all these other agents that specialize in different fields. And if you have a question about how do I get this inspection set up for underwater buoyancy for a floating home, there's someone who's functionally an expert in that. There's just a library of expertise that I can draw upon to support my clients. I'd say I get a lot of folks that have worked with other realtors in the past, and it's obvious they've had some sort of experience where there's they're anticipating high pressure sales, or a lot of stress, or there's 18 different steps. They need to be experts in every step. And what I found is on the process side, it's really just step by step by step. You don't have to take it all in all at once. And on the sales side, I found that the real sales aspect is agent to agent. Negotiating on deals on behalf of your client. It shouldn't be between, a buyer and their agent, or a seller with their agent. When it's the right home, it's the right home, right? You'll determine that. And I'm Jon Gooley with Opt Real Estate. Would love to have the privilege of helping you find your next home or move on to the next chapter.